Minister for Interior has assured that they will learn the lessons from the Ablekuma North, and he does not believe that those will be repeated in Akwetia. We would only wait to see. So far, no arrests have been made, although people were caught clearly on camera beating people, committing crimes. No arrests have been made yet. So we will have to keep the pressure running. He says the videos have been sent to the police. The police are checking, and that they will announce whatever they found.
The police were there. And the people even overpowered the police.
Yeah, but we filmed. The cameraman filmed. The police didn't film. So what I'm saying is that even though the police were there, the fact that they were there doesn't mean that they can recognize the people. Hold on, Scarlett, wait. The police were there, but the media did the filming. So the media has given its film to the minister. He's giving it to the police to check. The policeman who was on the scene.
No, I'm saying
that Sky.
What's the point of their presence?
You don't understand me. Okay. The fact, no, we are not. I want a word. I'm not saying the police have done the right thing in standing there and letting people be beaten.
That's good.
I am talking about the process for getting criminals caught. Police were standing there, they didn't do anything. Media took videos of everything, including policemen standing doing nothing. The videos, according to the minister, are being reviewed so that arrests will be made. Which one is the problem again?
But that is even too long.
Okay.
I mean, look, when the minister appeared before the media yesterday to speak, he ought to have been telling us that A, B, C, D person have been arrested. And they are assisting, and they are assisting in investigations. Not to tell us that, unless they run away out of the country. No. That is not how we expect that ministry to be advanced. These guys did an undastardly act. Is that a word?
Dastardly.
Dastardly. I forget. On
no blow.
On political opponents. You would expect that if we are serious about protecting our democracy, it should not take more than 12 hours to get those guys arrested.
Yeah,
I know the police have that capacity.
In talking about the hours, can I just chip in? I feel that the pressure by the minister, Sky, you will continue, is belated. Because if the incident happened on Friday, why have we sat and waited for him to come on Monday to give us this information? And like Caleb is frustrated about, there were police officers present. Yeah. And now you're telling us we need to now go and get the footage from the media and go and give it to the police.
But as lawyers, you and Sky are. While I understand the frustration over the delay, I'm saying that if you want to arrest a person for committing an offense, I think the best evidence is the footage.
Which is better? Arresting the person in the process.
Yeah, but they didn't.
The arrest should have happened during
we are not even arguing over that.
Okay.
Everybody with brain in his head knows that they should have arrested the people. They did not.
Okay.
So what we are discussing now is not about what they should have done. We are discussing about what they are doing. Okay, we know they should have arrested the people. They didn't even stop. In fact, there was a video I showed yesterday of a guy being beaten. He ran to the police. The police pushed him back. So hold on, I'm not here to just express emotional outburst. We know that what the police did was unacceptable. So my focus is not that.
Okay.
My focus is whether what the minister has initiated will work. Is that the right approach? That's what I'm saying. What the police did on the ground was completely shambolic. But now the police say, or the minister says, he has given the footage to the police investigators to look into. Okay. Is that not the way to do it?
We need to know.
Okay, give me.
Wait.
What's the? Okay, no.
We are not impressed.
All right. Where we are today.
Yes.
What's the best thing to do?
Not was
where we
have
to do.
Not one thing.
Also review it and let them know how we feel about
But I think that remember the Kodeo statement. The one of the big themes, the three main themes, was the independence of the Ghana Police Service.
Yes.
I think that the minister should have even addressed that.
Okay.
Because everybody saw the inertia of the police officers while the violence was happening. The person with the coat of arms on his head.
Yeah.
Was inactive when violence was happening. Why is the minister not talking about that?
Because my understanding is that when Professor Nin was interviewed, he said that it appears from the election period, the police have decided that when they are in election situations, they will not go armed. All right? So they went there, and indeed, this is not just for this by-election. You notice that generally in the 2024 election, the police were doing something like containment. They were not aggressively stopping people. They were basically observing and saying, calm down. This is what they've been doing.
But fundamentally, is that the job of the police?
No. But I'm saying that that's their, I don't like to speak for police. I'm just saying that this is not, we've observed this from 2024, that this is how they've gone about managing the election.
But you see, even that, I have fears and serious concerns about it. The state, as I've repeatedly said here, is the only institution, and I'm using the word loosely, that has monopoly over violence and to use it in appropriate circumstances. Now, imagine that people walk into a police station, a polling station with guns, and they are shooting everybody. The unarmed police, what are they supposed to do?
I don't know. What they did was that they sent. Hold on. Again, yesterday, what I was told by my reporter was that when the chaos occurred, 30 minutes later, the police sent reinforcements of armed police.
Which is after the fact.
Good. So what I'm saying is that, you see, we all don't know what would have happened. When the interview Hussein, he said, imagine if the police also had guns and shot. It could have also led to something else because they also trigger happy police. No, I'm coming. Guys, we are all not police people. What I'm saying is that we all know that what the police did was below par because somebody was attacked at the polling station and nothing was done. The police were ill prepared and disinterested in stopping the situation. So the minister can chide the police if he is not aware of their strategy. Maybe he's aware of the strategy and he endorses it. Do you understand? Maybe the strategy of let's go there and watch people is something he endorses, which is why he couldn't go and chide them.
Bernard, I'm not even debating you. For me, the point is that it was too glaring for the minister to not have spoken about it. It was too glaring.
Their lack of action.
Yes. That notwithstanding, I think that it's spot on to come and eventually, I mean, belated or whatever. But I'm still expecting that the president will speak about this matter. I heard the minister say that the vice president has spoken. But this morning we've heard a directive from the president, presidency halting fuel allocations to appointees. But that notwithstanding, I think given the
he has to speak 100%. We are told he's in Equatorial Guinea for the.
That's the point of what do you call it, the Kakra. That the president is while in
Malabo.
The presidency released a statement.
There is a statement
doesn't
on.
necessarily mean the president.
We want to hear from the president.
Minister, though.
Okay, listen to me.
Yes.
So Felix Kwachi sent a statement on behalf of the president.
So let me read that. Let me read that so that you hear the weight of my argument.
So what are you saying? The president should speak himself from Malabo?
Hold on.
On the issue.
What does the hold on? Hold on. Let me read the statement. The statement is signed by Felix Kwachi Ofosu and is titled President Mahama Scraps Fuel Allowance Allocation to Appointees, dated today. And it says President John Dramani Mahama has effective immediately directed the cancellation of payment of fuel allowances and allocation of fuel to all political appointees.
So he can immediately also issue a statement.
That is the point that I'm making. And you see, it's been repeatedly made with the public that the fact that the president is outside of the jurisdiction
doesn't mean that
he's not in charge of affairs and cannot give directives.
Okay.
The only reason why we have someone in charge is for historical reasons, where somebody moves in to do all kinds of things. So the president, while he's busy talking about
repatriation and all that,
exactly, equally important.
Will he be briefed on an issue like this whilst he's outside the country?
Of course. Every single morning, our president, in fact, in the evening, is also breaking.
So he ought to issue a statement.
Exactly. And give a firm indication as to how his government intends to deal with this matter. Because you don't want it to become basis for somebody to say that, you did it to us. Okay,
so
we are also
do
waiting
the same.
to do it to you.
Very, very important.
And that's what worries me the most, Bernard. As this is happening, you find appointees of this government now showing you content of how they suffered violence under the previous government, so it sort of justifies what has happened. But I'm saying that we don't only the reason why you are there is not only for you to reset the economy. The governance must also be reset. Our electoral process, we must feel the reset there. If there was violence under a certain government, that's not why you are there. People are expecting different. So if you come here doing the same thing and you tell me that it happened the last time too, then what's the difference?